Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we have Good Friday for the collective. So that is what is coming up. Oh, Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, there's some tension release here, maybe a reconciliation showing up, maybe um I want to say, huh, avoidance, conflict, trying to avoid a conflict here. So there's trying to just, it's like gloss over everything of the maybe what happened and still wanting to reconcile. Like just put it out of your mind, like whatever it was, just don't worry about it. Just tension release, let's get past it type of thing. And invest in one another here or whatever. What is this? Oh, Nine of Cups. Okay. This may be wanting to still staying single though, or maybe you are single. They may be saying that they're single and that they want to reconcile with you. They want to invest in with you. You might have, they may be trying to gloss over whatever happened and just say, let's just start fresh, as if whatever happened didn't actually happen, or put it out of your mind, it didn't mean anything, or I overreacted, whatever the case is here. Yeah, there's going to be some words being spoken on this. So let's just see where this is going. Okay, yeah, but these were negative words. So a lot of negative feelings or negative. Uh, I'm getting, once they're spoken, there's, you can't take them back, and it's like they'll just pretend I didn't even see it, or gloss over that whole section as if it didn't even happen. Uh, let's work this out is kind of what I'm getting with this, and it's like, oh, there's some uncertainty here, I'll say for sure. Maybe there is some truth that you're going to find out, or there's some hidden truth that you don't know about as of yet that may be later uncovered. All right, now, is this an illusion? Is this a romantic illusion coming up for you that they want you to kind of gloss over something, or they're kind of, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting like a sleight of hand here. Look here while I do this over here. You know what I mean? Maybe this is promise of marriage later on that's coming, or we'll do this soon, or that may never actually happen. Let's go towards that type of thing here. Yeah, like it's just off the coast here. The ships are there, but they're not actually moving anywhere. They're just out there, and that could be that they could stay out there. You know what I'm saying? This may be somebody from your past here that wants to reconcile with you, which makes sense, wanting to invest in this, but there's still some uncertainty wrapped up in this. Is this just to put a ring on it to keep you? Do you know what I'm saying? That does happen out there. I don't know if anybody knows this or not. But there are guys out there that don't, they may not want you. They may want other people. They may act like they're single, but they don't want you to go anywhere or do anything with anyone else. So they promise that ring. It may even give you the ring, but they don't actually get down on one knee and actually propose. They just say, here's the ring. We'll get married later on. Let's kind of glossing over that whole situation. They don't actually ask you if you want to be married, or if they do, it's in a way of here you go, and it doesn't actually mean anything yet. It's a promise to promise. But here's the ring. Now you've got the ring, you can put the ring on, everybody knows you're taken, and there's a chance we're going to get married. But that may never come. Okay? So, okay, hang on. Yeah. I feel like you'll be waiting for a long time, and you may give the best years of your life to this person, and 10 years may go by and you're still in the same spot you were and nothing's changed, nothing's grown, nothing's progressed. You still have the same frustration with this person. You still have these things that aren't being resolved. You still have all these things. Maybe you're the bad guy all the time. Maybe you're getting blamed for everything. Maybe it's they're never wrong. Whatever the argument is, I feel like this is just deja vu every year. The same old, same old, same old, same old. And you're still in the same spot you were, and you haven't actually moved any further ahead. So, let's just see what is going on for Good Friday in April. Okay, let's see here. Hmm. Okay, so there might be some fights going on here about all the other options, even though you may take the ring. Okay, now you might be like, I always saw myself marrying this person. I can see myself with this person forever. You may even had children with this person, but you might be in rotation here with a lot of other people. Maybe you don't see this person on certain nights or days because they're seeing someone else on those days. And you just don't maybe realize that. Maybe they have to go to these certain places. They've got a schedule of they got to be here and there and this and that. Or maybe they travel for, it's like they have a double life, and they're acting like they want to fight for you, but it's like a fight all together. It's like that assertive, unstoppable. This person's maybe really quick thinking, and can pivot on a dime. You know what I mean? Like, and they're ready to do battle at every question you ask. They get mad at you for asking the important questions that you never seem to get an answer for. Let's just see what's going on here. All right, so this is individual type of success. Do I stay? Do I go? I'm dissatisfied. Are there greener pastures out there? I'm bored out of my mind. I'm by myself most of the time. I'm kind of in a relationship that isn't even, well, it's kind of non-existent, really. And what am I doing here? Maybe you've had a few years of this. Let's see. You might be looking at what's out there, looking at the globe, going, I could be doing this or that. I should be doing this for myself. Like, it's like you're a single person that's married, or the chance of getting married. Okay. Yeah. Where's the romance? They are romancing another person. It's all about them. They're in it for themselves. You're looking at, do I stay? Do I go? I'm dissatisfied. There might be romance coming in for you, or you've passed up on romances because of this person who is romancing other people. Let's just see here. Yeah, this is facing what you truly are looking for in your life. And you might be at that point in your life going, what am I doing? Why am I even here? Why am I even bothering? Like, what is this? Okay, so maybe it has something to do with financial motivation. Maybe it has something to do with this person wanting your money. Maybe you are the one that's the provider here and they don't work and just taking a free ride. I don't know. You know your situation. So it's about facing your passions of maybe what you want to do for yourself and what that might look like for success. All right. And it seems like these loving words that this person is trying to say they're emotionally available for you, but you're not looking at each other. You're looking that way, they're looking that way, and they're not even giving you the cup. They're kind of looking somewhere else for the cup, even in this picture. And you might be looking um, at your past going, where did all the time go? Like, because you can't get that back. And not only can you not get that back, it's like, how much time do you have left? I mean, normally it's 80 plus, and even more so now, maybe even 90 plus, where people are living longer. And it's like, but the thing is depending on where you are on that scale, like how many years do you have left? Okay, well, you might be in your 20s. I got a long time. Yeah. But just remember, every year you get older, the quicker the time goes. Okay. So let's just see here. Let's do three more cards. Okay. It's about having a different perspective about this person and walking away to calmer waters, away from all the chaos and the BS that you may have been going through. I feel for you. Your wheel will turn in your favor as soon as you part ways. Things will start being on the up and up. I feel like you can't get any further down. The only way is up. So, wow. Okay. So tell me, have you met oh, hang on a sec, guys. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just so popular. Anyhow, let's just see. Now, it looks like with these, once you have this different perspective about this person and uncover some type of truth here where you are ready to walk away or boat away or however you want to say it, leave this person behind, your luck is going to change so dramatically. So drastically. I feel like this is like such a weight. I'm getting such a relief off of once this happens. It's like, I don't know, like you're walking around on eggshells and having to like this person would fight with you to be able to leave the house, or I don't know, just you're just putting it all together. You're putting it all together and you're realizing what it actually is. Um, and for some of you that don't know what gaslighting is or what narcissism is, and I'm not a licensed professional, I'm just reading the tarot cards, but I do know enough about certain aspects. I've done a lot of research when I started this channel about yeah, relationships, about um, tarot cards, zodiac signs, numerology, astrology, the elements, soulmates, twin flames, chakras, you name it, I have investigated it. And definitely, I'm picking up on some type of narcissism here or some type of playa vibe. And yeah, and maybe even some infidelity. So if you're not seeing something, you will be seeing something clearly by Good Friday coming up, not that far from now. I think that's in about a week or so. So let's just see what's going on here. Once you do walk away, what is this wheel going to show? Look at this. You're going to love self more. Look at this. You're stepping into your Queen of Cups. You're nurturing self more. You're emotionally connected. You're using your intuition. You're being more intuitive and realizing this fact. Your eyes are starting to open, and it's like that light is clicked on. You may be very compassionate and loving and sensitive and kind. You have that empathy. You may even be an empathic. I feel like with this, you feel a lot. Maybe when you love hard. Like I love hard. Like when I love somebody, they know I love them. I lift them up. I'm their biggest cheerleader. Um, they can see it in my face. They can see it in my eyes. They can see it in my body language. They know that I'm in love with them. Like there's just no question. So, and that they're being loved. So I whoever this is, I feel there's a big deja vu for me in terms of who you are that I'm talking to. And you're, it's almost like you're finding yourself once again and realizing who you are again. And it's like you knew who you were before you were in any relationship. And it's like finding that person again. That may take you back, way back. But no matter how far back you go, it's that internal self-esteem that you have for yourself, that confidence in yourself, that belief system in yourself, that personal power you step into, that knowing who you are. Um, it's getting over those self-doubts about who you are and what you are meant to be doing. I feel like you may even see things a lot clearer now than you ever have before. Mhm. Five of Swords. So let's just see. What are you struggling with? You are struggling to put yourself as the priority still. And it doesn't come off right away after you break off with this person. You still may be having some conflict within even within yourself, like arguing with yourself or having this internal conflict that you seem to be arguing with self almost like about who you are and how this person made you feel, and if it's a narcissism, it may take a very long time to get past that trauma of them trying to manipulate you in such a way that you want to be with this person. The sun sets and rises in this person, and that this person can't do any wrong. It's always you, but you don't see it that way. They phrase it in a way that you don't realize that there's manipulation here, okay, to make you feel bad about yourself and that you're going to be better for this person. It's like a catch 22, and it's like you don't even realize it's happening until you've had it happen to you and you can see it now. Or maybe you see it in someone else going through it. However it is, you might be still struggling to put yourself first. Okay. You're still hanging on to this person's energy, knowing full well that it's not a good look, it's not a good thing. Um, there's this wounding and betrayal and sorrow and grief, and it's almost like you feel like you can't go on without them, and it's this that you've been victimized. Let's just put it for what it is. Okay, for some of you out there, there's that broken heart. Like once you realize what it is actually is and what it isn't, that's where things start to pivot and change perspective. Okay, and I mean you're starting to see it differently. Okay, and you may be looking back at all the times that they've purposely argued with you to get in a fight with you. And even if you didn't engage in that fight, they still stormed off and went somewhere else. And that was to make sure they were still in that rotation. They were meant to go and see someone else on that day at a certain time. And it's like, oh, I'm really feeling this for somebody out there. It's just like, dude, uh, brutal. Okay. Yeah, there's that five. You're still feeling like you're out in the cold, like it was all your fault. Like I should have done something more. I should have done something different. And um, still feeling this alone. And they've it's by design. They've done this. They cut off all other people in your life, parents, siblings. They've taken you away from everything you know, all the people that love you, and isolated you in a way that now you feel like you have nobody, you're all alone, and it's emotional pain to the most, to like the 10th degree. Like, um, yeah, you just And it might be that, oh my God, see, I can't make this shit up. Like the Tower and the Ten of Swords, like, damn. Like this is stabbing you in the back at least 10 times that you are going to realize the extent of the wounding. And it's going to feel like you can't go on without this person. You can. Trust me, you can, and you can make a go of it. And there's something better coming in for you by like 10 times, 100 times, a million times better. Okay? Because this person, they've they've already blown up your life. Okay? You just may not have realized the extent of it. You may still be in that victimized state. Where you're not really seeing the extent of their betrayal. And I've used this before, this example where at least when you go into war or you're going into battle, you know who the enemy is. In this case, you've trusted somebody that has always been the enemy. They've always wanted something, they were taking from you, knowingly they were taking this from you and putting you in a position that made you feel like you were the bad guy at every turn. It was always you. It was never them. It's always a negative, making you stripping away your self esteem layer by layer by layer with this emotional pain, and that you can't live without them. And this is it right here. I've felt this before, and I feel like there's a group of people here that may still be within this or keeps going back to this person um, over and over again, or is thinking about doing that. And this reading is like you're still in that mindset. You're still doing this. The seed that has been planted here, you're having a hard time uprooting it. It's like you're in a almost like a dream state of deception that you're not seeing through the fog. There will be somebody else coming in, and it may take a while before this happens because you're going to need a lot of time to essentially work on yourself to get over this. And in some ways, when it comes to trusting, you may feel like you can never trust again. Now, maybe this person was cheating with your best friend, was cheating with all your friends. I don't know. You may have lost everybody in your life, and that's by design by this person, okay? Whoever's coming in for you is your emperor. They are one that's going to give you this beautiful big offer. They are in a position where they've gone through a lot as well. They're going to be fair and traditional, or they have certain traditions they may want to follow. They're a leader, they have wealth, power, and they're stable. And I'm getting mentally as well. They're not, there's those relationships like maybe your grandparents have always stayed together, or maybe it was your parents that stayed together, or you hear about these people that stay together for like 50 years and or 30 years even. But the thing is, with all of this, um, it's about having the right person that's going to be there for you to lift you up and not tear you down. Okay. Now, this was all right. There is somebody that is attractive, or is attracted to you, or is finding you attractive. Let's just see here. There's some type of vision they may have of this love when they find you or see you. This is something that's being manifested. So there's a lot of attraction maybe you've asked for. This person is a mature person that is going to not play these stupid little games, these little boy games of being a playa. This is somebody that's older or has that older mindset, maybe an older soul, been here a few times, few lifetimes. Okay, look at this. They may even feel like you are their counterpart. There's a lot of attraction. They see a lot of self assurance within yourself, or they feel you may be somebody of, um, I feel like even if you don't always feel confident, you're coming across very confident to this person. And you might be very fiery or have a lot of fire in your sign or your chart, your natal chart, where you have maybe you're an earth sun sign, but you have a lot of fire in your chart with a lot of planets in your fire zone, which may be because you're somebody that takes action, and that you might be an earth sign and be very grounded and ambitious, and then you're also taking action on top of that. You're going to be this spitfire that it stands up to people more than not, so right when I see this card. All right, we do have somebody that's being guided in following the stars. It's almost like maybe they are a fire sign as well. Maybe you're both fire signs, and that would be a Leo, Aries, or Sag. Let's see here. All right, we have a King of Swords. So, because they are the Emperor showing up here, now they may be showing up in their attractive side, their vision side that they may have. They may be very good with their words. They're coming in with that grounded offer. They have the gift of gab here. They're very good at communicating. They're very intelligent and honest, have that ethical judgment. They're very serious about certain things or traditions, or very seriously hoping that this is going to come together. It's almost like when you two see one another, you're both looking at one another. Even in this one here, they're looking at coming in with you, going the same way. The king is looking at the queen here. The emperor's looking at the queen here. It's like you're very connected together, even though this is on the fence. Um, a lot of attraction, I feel here. This counterpart definition, this manifestation, the gift of gab. This is a great connection coming in. Wow, look at the sun is out. This is all of those paths are opening up here with money, love, work, and health. Look at this. You're going to feel like nothing else matters. Any previous pain is now null and void. You just have eyes for this person, and there's this peaceful state you're in when it comes to this. Like that feeling, that restfulness, that relaxation, that sanctuary, like you are held in, somebody's arms and feel that love from within. Wow, this person is freaking inspired to coming in at a quick pace to come in, scoop you up before anyone else does here. This is interesting to me because I feel like once this is broken off and you've walked away from this person, you may have some time to heal here, all the time you need. And it may be a year, could be two, could be three, could be 10, depending on the state of what this other person has left you in and how easily you're able to overcome it. So, and how many years of trauma you've maybe experienced here may dictate on how well you might trust someone. And you may even speak of this. I haven't had a great time when it comes to trusting people. So, trust is everything to you. So being faithful is everything to you. So somebody here is going to show you. Look at that. Ten of Pentacles. This is a building a legacy together and a transformation. Once this ends with this other person, this transformation of who you're meant to be. This is that ending with this person is opening the new door to this new beginning, but it may be that you're in the hallway for a while before you go into the next room, to that next door that opens. Because I feel like they're going to be a while before they get here if they haven't already. Now, coming up on Good Friday here, not that you're necessarily going to get that offer. However, it's a stepping stone. You're maybe getting to a good point in your life. I'm getting for the next couple years, this might be when this soulmate is coming in for you. So, wow, I do like that you're building a legacy. There might be a purpose that you're meant to do. This is going to transform part of your trust, I feel. And this is like stepping through that archway or that gate into a whole nother outlook on love and life. Okay. This is going up that pathway. You have people around you that are enjoying your wealth, enjoying the things you have, and sharing that with your families, and maybe even getting back in touch with family again if you were cut off from those people because of that last person you were with. All right, you definitely have the boundaries, and I like this. This person is going to respect your boundaries, and you maybe just say, "Look, we can go really far, or it can end really short in a short period of depending on you. And if you're gonna maybe respect my boundaries, or these, if you do this, I'm out. That's that simple, and so no second chances. I'm done with that. So let's just see here. Yeah, you're gonna tell a truth. You're gonna talk a truth. This is gonna be mental clarity here for this person coming in for you on just where you stand and what your boundaries are and how you've been hurt in the past, and that you're just not going to have this happen again. You do build with this person. There is a distinct pathway that's going to lead to those pentacles, and that um, legacy that you're trying to build or will be building with this person. And it looks like you are a little worried about this or concerned. However, the building and the truth of it all, you're going to be truthful with self when it comes to this person on what your heart is actually saying to you, what your intuition is saying to you, and whether or not you're going to go forward. Now, don't self-sabotage here by ending it before it even begins, because it can really blossom into something really beautiful. Yeah, you are wounded. You will talk about this, but this is also a healing card. It's success after the fact, after all of this setbacks you may have gone through. I feel like with this is success at a cost. However, whatever it's cost you is going to heal with this new person. You're going to build something 10 times stronger, 10 times or 100 times or a million times better than what it was here. So um, I feel like they're gonna, you might not tell them your whole life story or about what actually happened to you. You may not go into a lot of details. Maybe it just didn't work out, but they broke your trust, and trust is really big for you. So, depending on how you look at it, or how you may word it to this person, um, you may not go into a lot of details until later, or maybe never. So, hmm, let's crack the deck. Okay, look at that. There's a passionate new beginning starting here. Let's just see where this might go with the actions that might be taken here. Let's see what actions are going to be taken here. All right, there's that illumination. So I feel like this is what's going to start to open up all the clouds and have that sun come out, because whatever fog you were in here, it's going to you're going to see better of what you've gone through. You're going to be able to heal that a lot better as well. Yeah, there's the bravery and the courage. I feel like you have to have the courage to move forward, despite wanting to go back to this person. Spirit's like, I'm just going to keep throwing down that tower until you get it. So, yeah, until you get that there's a new beginning coming for you. There's a silver lining, if you will. All right. Going forward, yes, and you will. I feel like once you get to this point here, maybe it's rock bottom even for some of you, where all you can do is go up. This is where those paths are, the sun's gonna, oh, why am I getting that Annie song? The sun is gonna come out tomorrow. All right, yeah, there's some powerful things coming through. Lightning strikes. Yeah, this is, you're gonna just need to relax. I mean, your whole fight or flight situation is gonna be on heighten. It's gonna be heightened so much because of what you've gone through. Um, are realizing you have a say, you have the power within yourself to have those choices. Okay, nobody needs to tell you anything. You're not giving away your power to anyone anymore. And you're much more relaxed, or you're trying to find that piece of relaxation to be able to calm those nerves, that whole nervous system that has been on fight or flight for who knows how long for some of you. Yeah, that freedom to choose, freedom to decide for yourself, freedom to do what you've always wanted to do. This may be that you're looking at your best life, going day by day and not trying to go too far ahead. Yeah, and you're going to be flexible. You may be very willing to bend, depending, but you're not going to bend till you break again. It's not going to be like that. I feel like that flexibility is more for yourself than anyone else now. And this is where this love is coming in. I mean, this is where this offer shows up, and love is actually here. And this is a love that you're going to know that this person's got your back. This person has you. They want you. They need you just as much as you need them, or they feel like they've been waiting for this for a very long time. It's an adventure. Yeah. It's going to be quite delightful for you. I like that little delightful card. All right. And you're going to release what you need to release when it comes to this past person. You're not even going to really, you might get to that point of forgiveness. You might meet this person before you get to that point, but they're going to help you release this. When you first meet them, I feel like you're going to feel like this is an adventure of a lifetime. You're not even going to be looking at what this other person did to you. You only have their eyes for this potential, but as that adrenaline comes down, you are going to be able to release this X and be able to forgive and be able to be at peace for yourself, right? It's not to forgive for anyone else, it's for yourself. And even if you forgive by just speaking with spirit and asking to forgive this person, even if you don't do it face to face with this ex, I feel like this is for you. Even if you do it with spirit, this is, yeah, and it's your life is going to feel so much better. The simple things will be uh, point and center for you. That lovely, soft type of energy. Let's see here. What else is coming in when it comes to actions? There's that gateway. I talked about the gateway, stepping through the arches, watching your families or your children, potential children, maybe you have potential children here, to leave that legacy, to pass down those things to the next generation. Yeah, all your wisdom, the things you've learned. And this is interesting because all the lessons help make you who you are today, and you're going to thrive. Oh, I love it. I love this reading for you. Look at this. You're going to go on your own voyage now. Maybe this is on a cruise. Maybe you're going to meet this person on the cruise. I feel like whatever relaxation to take into the next section, this may be where you meet this person. Okay. However, that is for you. Maybe you don't go anywhere and they show up in your life when the time is right, right? So I do feel really good about this reading when it comes to you. Um, Collective. And this is for Good Friday coming up in April. So let's have a look and see who your potential love is. Just keep in mind, I'm just going for the new love showing up for you. They may have an I in their name, a Z. I'm getting this is peak performance. Now, this may be something that they do, um, or you're trying to be your best self at this point. Now, the Z may still be in the name, a V. There's a venture here, a process, a journey. Somebody's making a move here, and it's going to be in divine timing. So it's coming soon. Um, Whoever it is needs to do it now. And then we have a U, and this is uniqueness. This is standing out. You stand out to this person, and the timing is going to be when it's right, and this is meant to come in. Now, whoever this is on the move or will make a move, right? And it will be maybe a performance that they're doing, or maybe they're in the arts, maybe it's a skit that they're doing on stage. Maybe this is Broadway. Maybe this is something else. I don't know. But they're going to use their intuition. You're going to use your intuition. You're going to look for the signs. There's insight here to indicate who this is. It's going to be love at first sight, though. I'm getting like you're not going to be able to take your eyes off each other. You're going to feel this person looking at you, and you may turn and see them for the first time, and it's going to go off without a hitch. I'm getting, I mean, it's very powerful coming through on here. So I do like this for you, collective, whoever you are. So take care, stay blessed, and don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, of course. Love to have you as part of the Divine Oracle tribe. And yeah, thanks so much for all the donations, the super thanks, and of course, just coming in to watch the videos. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.